In India, corruption has always been a major public issue. It has triggered massive protests, it has birthed new political parties, it has even brought down governments, but most of that is aimed at lawmakers and ministers, or maybe your local government officials. What gets ignored is judicial corruption, though perhaps not for long, because India's school textbooks have got an update. The new Class 8 Social Sciences book talks about judicial challenges. Two of them, corruption and backlogs. The textbook has been updated by the NCERT, the National Council of Educational Research and Training. It's an autonomous body under the Education Ministry of India. And here's what the textbook says. On account of multiple reasons, such as lack of an adequate number of judges, complicated legal procedures and poor infrastructure, the judicial system in our country has a massive backlog. When cases are not resolved within a reasonable time, those who approach the court often feel that justice has been denied. The book also mentions the data. The Supreme Court of India has 81,000 pending cases. The high courts have 6.2 million pending cases. The lower courts, wait for it, the lower courts have 47 million cases. Naturally, this backlog leads to a delay in verdicts. Half of the High Court backlog has been pending for more than 3 years. As the textbook says, justice delayed is justice denied. And then there's corruption. Again, let me quote from the textbook. People do experience corruption at various levels of the judiciary. For the poor and the disadvantaged, this can worsen the issue of access to justice. Hence, efforts are constantly being made at the state and union levels to build faith and increase transparency in the judicial system. Now, let's take a closer look at this problem. If judges are corrupt, what happens to them? Well, the Indian judiciary has an in-house redressal system. If there is a complaint, it is forwarded to higher authority, either the Chief Justice of India or the Chief Justice of the High Courts. From 2017 to 2021, more than 1,600 such complaints were filed. But it's not clear how these complaints were dealt with. What happened to them? In some cases, the Parliament can step in. They can impeach judges if misconduct is proven. Though since independence, not a single judge has been impeached in India, not one. Now, this whole episode raises two questions. One, why haven't these issues been resolved? And two, why include it in textbooks? There are many reasons for the rising backlog. For example, too many vacancies. Indian high courts have more than 1,200 sanctioned posts. Out of these 1,200, 309 are lying vacant. District courts in India have a sanctioned strength of close to 26,000. And out of this, more than 4,800 are vacant. So naturally, the backlog will keep rising. Having said that, this is just one part of the problem. Equally important is infrastructure. For example, we need more courtrooms in India. We need digital records. We need internet connectivity. These will ensure speedy disposal of cases. Why isn't that happening? Well, the infrastructure push is happening as we speak. The government is digitizing district courts across the country. Nearly 7,200 crores has been allocated for this purpose. If you look at court halls, the numbers are rising. We had less than 16,000 in 2014. Today, we have more than 22,000. So infrastructure is improving, albeit slowly. But the issue of vacancies remains unresolved. And why is that? Well, in India, judges are picked by the collegium. The collegium is a group of sitting Supreme Court judges. They pick judges for other courts in India. Basically, judges appoint other judges. In many cases, the collegium has been slow to pick appointees. And in some cases, the government has been sitting on recommendations. Some picks from 2019 are yet to be cleared. So clearly, there are institutional and political roadblocks. Which brings us to the second question. Why have we included all of this in textbooks? Well, the next generation should know about these challenges. Children always hear about corrupt politicians. So when they grow up, they make corruption a key voting concern. They learn to demand transparency and accountability, hopefully. The same should apply to the judiciary as well. If there is corruption or nepotism, citizens should know. If there is a rising backlog, citizens should know. Right now, judicial challenges are limited to TV debates and living room conversations. It should go beyond that. There must be a public push for speedy justice, which is why students should learn about it. If they know what the problem is, they can fight for it.